What's going on, you guys? Thanks for joining me. Today I am going to show you how to get Hearty Durians. If you don't know what these are, the little description says this fruit's mighty odor has earned it the nickname King of Fruits. It offers immense restorative powers. Dishes cooked with it will temporarily increase your maximum hearts. So if you eat it raw, it fills you with 3 hearts, but when you cook it, it fully recovers all of your hearts, and it gives you anywhere from 3 to 5 hearts. 5 hearts will only happen when it'll happen sometimes, but if you want to get 5 hearts for sure, you're gonna have to cook whenever the blood moon is out. But let me just show you where you can get these hardy durians. Right now, I am at the Faron Tower. I'll pull out the map so you guys can check it out. From Central Hyrule, you just make your way all the way through here. And Faron Tower is right over here. I guess you could call it the jungle area. It's the best way to describe it. But once you get to this tower, what you want to do is you want to fly over to this patch. I've already got it marked with a little leaf indicating that this is a good place to farm, whatever materials that I'm looking for. So I have it marked, and it's that whole area right over here. So right now I have 7 hardy durians on me, and we'll go check. This is just a quick little run, just showing how many you can get just by doing this. So let's head over there. We'll take care of these the Zalos. So there's 2 hardy durians, right? Oh, there's 3 actually, depending on how long you let them respawn. And they respawn after every blood moon. So what you do is, you see these trees, you just chop down these trees and just collect all of the hardy durians that you can see. And I believe in this area also, not this area, but in the jungle area, there is a good place to farm for mighty bananas. And what mighty bananas do is, when you cook 5 of them, it gives you a attack up, I guess you could call it large boost. So if you ever want to make attack elixirs, that would be a good place to, that would be a good way to make them. So you just chop down these trees one after another, you get hardy durians. You get quite a lot. And right here, there is a Korok here. And on the left statue, there's a hardy durian. And what you have to do is just place another hardy durian right there also, and it'll summon the Korok. So that's an easy Korok to get. So just continue chopping down all the hardy durian trees that you see. You can gather some mighty thistles, but those don't power up as much as the mighty bananas do. So I think that's all of the trees. Yep, that's all of the hardy durian trees. So as you can see, I went from 7 to 24. So that's 17 hardy durians in just one little run. And now let me show you. Let me go somewhere where I can cook them real quick. We'll go over here. And like I said, if you eat them raw, they'll restore 3 hearts. Depending on how many hearts you have, that might be better for you. Well, actually, no. It doesn't matter how many hearts you have, because cooking them either way is good, because it'll temporarily increase the number of hearts that you have. So in any case, it comes in handy. And I guess if you have the hardy durians to spare, you can just eat them raw. But since I have 15 hearts, doing the whole full recovery and extra hearts is a better option for me, simply because I have more hearts. So we'll just cook some real quick. If you cook one, cook one, it gives you full recovery and it gives you 4 extra hearts. Now, like I said, it gives you anywhere between 3 to 5 hearts. So okay, so gives you another +4. Just do one more, see if we can get a different one. No. Okay, so it gives you anywhere from 3 to 5 hearts. And if you cook, I wouldn't recommend cooking 5 of them because let's say okay, so it gives you a full recovery, but and it also gives you +20 hearts, which sounds really good, doesn't it? But I believe in the long run, you probably are spending more than you should. I'd say having 15 hearts and then just cooking them one at a time is better because so one you get full recovery and you get we'll say you get 4 hearts. So but the thing is if you cook 5 of them individually, you get 5 individual full recovery elixirs plus the +4 extra hearts for each one of those. So essentially, you are getting, you know, you're getting 5 extra full recovery with the extra hearts that come with it. But if you cook all 5 of them at one time, you're only getting 1 full recovery, but you're also getting 20 hearts. But right there, you lose 4 full recovery. You see what I'm saying? So unless you have the Hearty Durians to spare, I wouldn't recommend doing all 5 of them at once. I'm not sure if I explained myself right, but in the long run, it's better just to cook them off individually. If you have 15 hearts, it's better off to cook them individually. But yeah, guys, that's how you get the Hearty Durians. These are really good for health recovery, and so are the Hearty Radishes. So are the big Hearty radishes, and Hearty Truffles and big Hearty Truffles. Those are definitely ones to, you know, while I'm here, let me just show you. So the same thing, it's the same thing with the Hearty Radishes. If you cook one, okay, so this one gives you +3, full recovery +3. Now if we do 5, okay, this one gives you full recovery +15. So like I said, in the end, it's better off to cook these individually because you get the full recoveries for each dish that you cooked, and you get the extra hearts. Whereas with the 5, if you cook 5 all at once, yeah, you get, you know, the full recovery, and you get, you know, +15 extra hearts, but you lose some of the recovery for the extra dishes that you could have had. And we'll do the same thing for the Hearty Truffle. You cook one. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, so cook it. This gives you +1 full recovery, +1 extra hearts. So not that great. Let's see what 5 does. Full recovery +5. Definitely not worth cooking 5 all at once, because you only get +5 and you lose 4 of the recovery dishes that you could have had. Now let's see with the big Hearty Radishes. I'll use them just for the video. So one big Hearty Radish does full recovery and it does +5, so that's really good. Now let's see what 5 does. It gives you a full recovery +26 extra hearts. That's ridiculous. I don't even think you can have that many hearts, can you? Let's see. No. So the maximum is, how many is that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So the maximum is 15. So the only, yeah, this isn't even worth cooking all of them all at once, because you lose all of the recovery and you lose 5 hearts, you know. So that's I mean, if you want to, if you have the big Hearty Radishes to spare, go ahead by all means. But I wouldn't recommend doing it. Now I only have 5, but I'll do them just for the video. Let's cook all 5 of them all at once. So full recovery +20. I don't know how many hearts it recovers by one on itself. I can imagine it'll be maybe 4. Yeah, I think it recovers 4 to be honest. So if you cook all 5, you get the full recovery plus 20 hearts. But I keep stressing this, and with good reason. Just cook them individually for the sake of having more elixirs on hand and having more recovery, and just so you won't lose, you won't have to cook so many and lose so many, full recovery effects, because that's what you're looking for. You're looking for full recovery. The extra hearts are just a bonus. So if you cook all 5 of them, you lose full recoveries. If you cook them individually, you get all of the full recovery effects. But that's the health. Those are the best health recovery that I would recommend. And if you don't have those, I believe if you just cook 5 regular apples. Oh wait, that's just one. Well, it gives you one. So you can imagine that 5 gives you, plus 5. Yeah, see, so it gives you plus 5. Now, if you can get your hands on some palm fruit, I believe if you do 1 and 1, let's see what that does. Okay, so 1 gives you plus, 1 and 1 gives you plus 3 hearts. Recovery 3 hearts. And I believe it's the palm fruits that you add that recovers more hearts. Yeah. So if you can get your hands on palm fruits, we'll do all 4 and then 1 apple. So it gives you 5 hearts, I believe. Let's see. Where is it at? Plus 5. I believe it says 5 hearts. It has a 5 on that 1 heart, and it has 4 extra ones, so maybe it's 9. I'm not too sure. I don't have any hearts missing in order to find out exactly. But those are just some examples of, some good health, simple health. I guess the Hearty Durian, once you can get to that jungle area, it'll be a good place to get more health recovery elixirs. But aside from that, if you can just manage to get your hand on a Hearty Radish or the Hearty Truffles, those should be more than enough for whatever you're doing. Like I said, just invest in, if you're just starting out the game, invest in the hearts until you get to 15. Once you get to 15, I'd say you're better off doing the stamina, or at least that's what I'm doing. And then if you can, harvest enough of these fruits and vegetables, you can just always cook them and then just rely off of the full recovery and the extra hearts that they give you. Granted that you have already upgraded your armor, so you won't take so much damage. But anyways, you guys, that's it for this video. I hope, it helped you out on where to get some materials to make some health recovery elixirs. So as I said, just go to Foreign Tower, pull out the map so you can see exactly where, right over here. And it's as soon as you get on top of the tower, you can see the area where you have to go. It'll be elevated. This little crescent moon kind of looking area. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this gave you an idea on what heart recovery elixirs that you can make. If you have any more suggestions on what other elixirs that you want to see, whether it's movement, stealth, defense, attack, let me know and I will make them. But thanks for watching. I will catch you guys